The Esther Raab Holocaust Museum, located in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, offers information and education through exhibits and video documentaries featuring survivors. The museum provides educators with a unique point of view and understanding of the Holocaust through historic resources provided by survivors and their families.
The building was built about 20 years ago. When it was built, at that time, Gratz College, which is located in Philadelphia, had a collection of Holocaust artifacts that needed a new home. As they were building this building, they decided that it was important for our community to share some of those artifacts. And so they created the museum. Some of the survivors who lived in our community added other personal artifacts to the collection. And this small museum, this small room, became the Raab Goodwin Holocaust Museum.
Ms. Kirschbaum is an important member of the museum. Serving as director, she works to maintain the museum by scheduling workshops for educators, contacting survivors and their families for documentaries, and promoting awareness for their mission to educate younger generations about intolerance, genocide, and the courage and perseverance of survivors.
And our message is one of love and acceptance and a reaction really to some of the terrible things that we've witnessed in our society in recent years.
We try as much as we can to support teachers. We have books, we have programs, we have theatrical performances, and most importantly, a wonderful community of Holocaust survivors who are willing to share what happened to them and what happened to their families.
While visiting the museum, I was fortunate enough to speak with a Holocaust survivor named Charles Middleberg. This conversation was very enlightening because my mother's side of the family is of Jewish heritage, and being half Jewish, I was intrigued with my family's connection to history.
Telling my story, because my story is a real story. It is not a made-up story. It is not fictitious. I lost my mom when I was 12 years old. I was separated from my father for 5 years when I was that young. My life changed, and I'm just fortunate that I managed, with the grace of righteous people, to survive such a horrible time.
The most valuable part of the Esther Raab Holocaust Museum is their use of community members who are survivors. These first-hand stories have a deeper effect on the younger generations than pieces of history in an exhibit.
And all I keep hoping on my old age is that such thing will never happen again. And I'm going to keep on telling my story over and over and over again to whoever wants to hear it, because I think it's important that we should learn from past mistakes.
The people who volunteer at this historic museum are a passionate group who yearn for younger generations to appreciate history and the knowledge it offers by bringing a deeper understanding to the Holocaust. The goal is to prevent bigotry and hatred towards the Jewish community and other minority groups by listening to personal accounts of persecution and intolerance. If you would like more information on this museum, please visit the website located at jcrcsnj.org/Goodwin.